ServSafe Food Protection Manager Certification Practice Exam Part 1.
Question 1. What defines a foodborne illness outbreak? Option A. When one person gets sick from eating food. Option B. When two or more people experience the same illness after eating the same food. Option C. When a health inspector closes a restaurant. Option D. When food spoils in the refrigerator.
The correct answer is option B. When two or more people experience the same illness after eating the same food. An outbreak is officially declared when two or more people get the same illness from the same contaminated food or drink, confirmed by a laboratory analysis.
Question 2. What are the three main categories of food safety hazards? Option A. Biological, chemical, physical. Option B. Temperature, moisture, time. Option C. Bacterial, viral, fungal. Option D. Airborne, waterborne, surface.
The correct answer is option A. Biological, chemical, physical. The three categories of contaminants that threaten food safety are biological, pathogens, chemical, cleaners, and physical, glass/bones.
Question 3. Which of the following foods are considered TCS, time/temperature control for safety, foods? Option A. Dry unspiced pasta. Option B. Uncut whole apples. Option C. Baked potatoes. Option D. Flour. Option E. Sliced melons.
The correct answers are options C and E. Baked potatoes, sliced melons. TCS foods require time and temperature control to prevent bacteria growth. Examples include baked potatoes, sliced melons, cut leafy greens, meat, dairy, and cooked rice.
Question 4. The acronym FAT-TOM represents the conditions bacteria need to grow. What does the O stand for? Option A. Oil. Option B. Odor. Option C. Oxygen. Option D. Organic.
The correct answer is option C. Oxygen. FAT-TOM stands for food, acidity, temperature, time, oxygen, and moisture. Some bacteria need oxygen to grow, while others grow when oxygen is absent.
Question 5. What is the temperature danger zone where bacteria grow most rapidly in food? Option A. 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius. Option B. 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius to 57 degrees Celsius. Option C. 135 degrees Fahrenheit to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius to 74 degrees Celsius. Option D. 0 degrees Fahrenheit to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 18 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius.
The correct answer is option B. 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius to 57 degrees Celsius. Pathogens grow rapidly in the temperature danger zone, which is between 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. They grow most rapidly between 70 degrees Fahrenheit and 125 degrees Fahrenheit.
Question 6. Which of the following are considered part of the Big 9 most common food allergens? Option A. Milk. Option B. Soy. Option C. Peanuts. Option D. Sesame. Option E. Pork.
The correct answers are options A and B and C and D. Milk, soy, peanuts, sesame. The big 9 allergens are milk, eggs, fish, crustacean shellfish, tree nuts, peanuts, wheat, soy, and sesame. Pork is not a major allergen.
Question 7. What is the difference between cross-contamination and cross-contact? Option A. They are the exact same thing. Option B. Cross-contamination involves pathogens causing illness. Cross-contact involves allergens transferring to food. Option C. Cross-contact is physical. Cross-contamination is chemical. Option D. Cross-contamination only happens with raw meat.
The correct answer is option B. Cross-contamination involves pathogens causing illness. Cross-contact involves allergens transferring to food. Cross-contamination is the transfer of pathogens, like bacteria, from one surface to another. Cross-contact is the transfer of food allergens to the food served to a customer.
Question 8. According to ServSafe, how long should you vigorously scrub your hands and arms with soap during the hand-washing process? Option A. 5 seconds. Option B. 10 to 15 seconds. Option C. 20 to 25 seconds. Option D. 60 seconds.
The correct answer is option B. 10 to 15 seconds. The entire hand-washing process takes about 20 seconds, but the vigorous scrubbing portion with soap should last specifically 10 to 15 seconds.
Question 9. When is it acceptable for a food handler to use hand sanitizer instead of washing their hands? Option A. When they are wearing gloves. Option B. When the hand-washing sink is occupied. Option C. Hand sanitizers must never be used in place of hand washing. Option D. When they only touched vegetables.
The correct answer is option C. Hand sanitizers must never be used in place of hand washing. Hand antiseptics, sanitizers, must only be used after hand washing, never as a replacement for washing hands with soap and water.
Question 10. Which piece of jewelry is a food handler allowed to wear while working in food prep areas? Option A, a medical alert bracelet. Option B, a plain band ring. Option C, a watch. Option D, a diamond ring.
The correct answer is option B, a plain band ring. Food handlers cannot wear jewelry on their hands or arms to prevent physical contamination and bacterial growth, with the strict exception of a plain band ring.
Question 11. If a food handler has a wound on their finger, what must they do before handling food? Option A, cover the wound with a bandage. Option B, cover the wound with an impermeable cover, like a bandage, and wear a single-use glove. Option C, wash their hands twice. Option D, they must go home immediately.
The correct answer is option B. Cover the wound with an impermeable cover, like a bandage, and wear a single-use glove. Wounds on the hands or wrists must be covered with an impermeable bandage/cot to prevent leaking, and then fully covered with a single-use glove.
Question 12. Which of the following illnesses are part of the Big Six pathogens that must be reported to the regulatory authority? Option A, hepatitis A. Option B, common cold. Option C, norovirus. Option D, Salmonella typhi. Option E, influenza.
The correct answers are options A and C and D. Hepatitis A, norovirus, Salmonella typhi. The big six highly contagious pathogens are Shigella, Salmonella typhi, non-typhoidal Salmonella, Shiga toxin-producing E. coli, STEC, hepatitis A, and norovirus.
Question 13. If a food handler is experiencing vomiting or diarrhea, when can they return to work? Option A, as soon as they feel better. Option B, when they have had no symptoms for at least 24 hours, or have a written release from a medical practitioner. Option C, after taking over-the-counter medication. Option D, after working in the dishroom for 2 days.
The correct answer is option B, when they have had no symptoms for at least 24 hours, or have a written release from a medical practitioner. Employees with vomiting or diarrhea must be excluded from work and cannot return until they are symptom-free for 24 hours or cleared by a doctor.
Question 14. A food handler at a hospital cafeteria has a sore throat and a fever. What must the manager do? Option A, restrict the food handler from working around food. Option B, exclude the food handler entirely from the operation. Option C, allow them to work only if they wear a mask. Option D, tell them to wash their hands more often.
The correct answer is option B, exclude the food handler entirely from the operation. Normally, sore throat/fever requires restriction, can't work with food. However, if serving a high-risk population, like a hospital, the employee must be fully excluded from the operation.
Question 15. Which of the following is an example of a physical contaminant in food? Option A, bleach. Option B, salmonella. Option C, a metal shaving from a can. Option D, pesticide residue.
The correct answer is option C, a metal shaving from a can. Physical contaminants are foreign objects that accidentally get into food, such as glass, metal shavings, staples, dirt, hair, or naturally occurring objects like bones.
Question 16. What type of pathogen requires a living host to survive and reproduce? Option A, bacteria. Option B, fungi. Option C, parasites. Option D, toxins.
The correct answer is option C, parasites. Unlike bacteria, which can grow on food, parasites require a living host, animal or human, to live and reproduce. They are commonly associated with seafood and wild game.
Question 17. Which virus is highly contagious and often linked to ready-to-eat foods and contaminated water, causing jaundice? Option A, norovirus. Option B, hepatitis A. Option C, Shigella. Option D, E. coli.
The correct answer is option B, hepatitis A. Hepatitis A is a virus found in the feces of infected people. It is often linked to ready-to-eat food and shellfish from contaminated water. A key symptom is jaundice, yellowing of skin/eyes.
Question 18. Flies can easily transfer which Big Six pathogen from feces to food? Option A, Shigella spp. Option B, hepatitis A. Option C, botulism. Option D, Salmonella typhi.
The correct answer is option A, Shigella spp. Shigella is found in the feces of infected people. Flies can transfer the bacteria from feces to food. It is often linked to salads containing TCS foods, potato, tuna, macaroni.
Question 19. What is the primary way to prevent foodborne illness caused by viruses? Option A, cooking food to minimum internal temperatures. Option B, controlling time and temperature. Option C, practicing good personal hygiene, especially hand washing. Option D, freezing food.
The correct answer is option C, practicing good personal hygiene, especially hand washing. Viruses are not destroyed by normal cooking temperatures. Therefore, preventing them relies heavily on good personal hygiene, especially preventing fecal-oral transmission via hand washing.
Question 20. Which of the following acts as a chemical contaminant if used improperly in a food service operation? Option A, copper pots used for highly acidic foods, like tomato sauce. Option B, glass from a broken light bulb. Option C, a fish bone. Option D, yeast.
The correct answer is option A, copper pots used for highly acidic foods, like tomato sauce. Toxic metals, like copper, pewter, or zinc, can cause chemical contamination if acidic food is prepped or stored in them. The acid causes the metal to leach into the food.
Question 21. To prevent deliberate contamination of food, the FDA created a food defense program using the acronym ALERT. What does the L stand for? Option A, listen. Option B, look. Option C, learn. Option D, lock.
The correct answer is option B, look. ALERT stands for assure, look, employees, reports, and threat. Look means to monitor the security of products in the facility.
Question 22. A customer orders a dish but requests it without peanuts due to an allergy. The cook uses the same cutting board they just used for a peanut dish but wipes it with a dry towel first. What hazard has occurred? Option A, biological contamination. Option B, time temperature abuse. Option C, cross contact. Option D, chemical contamination.
The correct answer is option C, cross contact. Cross contact occurred because the allergen, peanut residue, was not safely washed, rinsed, and sanitized off the cutting board, transferring the allergen to the customer's food.
Question 23. What must a food handler do after clearing dirty tables and before setting the tables for the next guests? Option A, put on a new pair of gloves. Option B, wash their hands. Option C, wipe their hands on an apron. Option D, apply hand sanitizer.
The correct answer is option B, wash their hands. Clearing dirty tables contaminates hands. A food handler must wash their hands in a designated hand-washing sink before moving on to a clean task like setting tables.
Question 24. Why are infants and preschool-age children considered a high-risk population for foodborne illnesses? Option A, they eat more fast food. Option B, they have not yet built up strong immune systems. Option C, they do not wash their hands. Option D, they only eat TCS foods.
The correct answer is option B, they have not yet built up strong immune systems. Preschool-age children, the elderly, and immunocompromised people are at higher risk because their immune systems are either not fully developed or are weakened.
Question 25. What should a manager do if a food handler reports they have been diagnosed with an illness caused by norovirus? Option A, restrict them to washing dishes. Option B, exclude them from the operation and notify the local regulatory authority. Option C, allow them to prep food if they wear double gloves. Option D, give them a warning.
The correct answer is option B, exclude them from the operation and notify the local regulatory authority. Norovirus is one of the big 6 pathogens. The manager is legally required to exclude the employee from the operation and report the illness to the local health department.